They act a siren the awakening. What if I told you that the difference between being rich and being broke has nothing to do with luck, intelligence, or even how much money you make? The truth is, wealthy people build wealth on purpose. It's not an accident. It's not a lottery ticket. It's a blueprint. And the crazy part? You can follow it too. No, you don't need to sell everything, move to Bali, and eat rice for 5 years. But you do need to think like the wealthy and act like them daily. Because if you don't understand how wealth is built, you'll work for 40 years and retire broke. Or worse, never retire at all. Today, I'll show you exactly how the rich build wealth and how you can too, step by step. Stick around till the end, because the final habit is the one 95% of people ignore, and it quietly separates the truly wealthy from everyone else. Act 2. The blueprint begins. Here's the first wealth rule you must tattoo on your financial brain. The rich buy assets. The poor buy liabilities they think are assets. Most people spend their money on stuff that looks rich, but keeps them poor. New cars, luxury watches, expensive vacations, paid for with debt. Ever met someone driving a BMW but can't afford rent next month? Yeah, status is loud. Wealth is silent. Meanwhile, the wealthy put money into things that grow. Real estate, stocks, businesses, intellectual property. But buying assets is only half the story. The real magic happens when they make money while doing nothing. Let me ask you a brutal question. If you stopped working today, how long could you survive? The wealthy? They'd say indefinitely. That's because their money works 24/7. Dividends, rental income, online businesses, royalties. If all your income depends on you showing up, you're not free. You're just a highly paid prisoner. So how do the rich build systems that grow their money for decades with minimal effort? It starts with one thing the average person avoids, like the plague. Most people chase excitement. The wealthy chase compounding. Building wealth isn't flashy. It's showing up daily, automating investments, reinvesting gains, and ignoring noise. Imagine investing $500 a month for 20 years and becoming a millionaire. But your friends think you're weird because you don't upgrade your iPhone every year. This is what most people miss. Wealth is built quietly, over time, in the background. And while others are distracted by get-rich-quick schemes, the rich are focused on what never fails: discipline and long-term thinking. But here's something even more powerful than discipline: leverage. And no, I'm not talking about debt. The wealthy use leverage in three forms: money, time, and people. They invest in businesses that scale beyond their own hours. They hire teams, they automate, and they use tools and capital to multiply their output. Jeff Bezos doesn't pack your Amazon order himself. He built systems that run with or without him. Meanwhile, most people trade time for money every day until their time runs out. But even leverage means nothing without the one mindset shift that ties it all together: the invisible line between the rich and the stuck. Act 3, the mindset shift. If you remember one thing today, make it this: income is flashy. Net worth is freedom. You could be earning $200,000 a year and still living paycheck to paycheck, or making $60,000 and steadily building assets that buy back your time. The wealthy don't just ask, "How much do I earn?" They ask, "Is this growing my net worth? Am I building assets or just collecting stuff?" They track their net worth monthly, religiously, because what gets measured improves. And what improves multiplies. And once you adopt that mindset, you'll realize you don't need to be born rich. You just need to think rich. Because the real wealth starts with how you act every single day. So here's the truth: the rich aren't special. They just follow a different set of rules. And now, you have those rules too. But if you really want to lock in these habits and start saving thousands effortlessly, watch this next video. 5 daily habits that will save you thousands. It's packed with simple, actionable tips you can start today. Click now and take the next step toward financial freedom. Because the future wealthy version of you starts right now.